Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
WWE has released a behind-the-scenes footage from its recent WrestleMania 42 promo. The advertisement hyped up next year's extravagant event in Las Vegas, featuring Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Triple H, and Paul Heyman. Earlier this week, WWE aired several vignettes that went viral on social media. It prompted many fans to decipher the videos, assuming that there is going to be a new group on television. Others even thought that one of the vignettes is for Chris Jericho's rumored return. However, the company revealed that it was a commercial for WrestleMania 42. It starred Lesnar, Reigns, Rhodes, and Punk surrounding a poker table, while Triple H and Heyman are standing and observing the game. In a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, WWE shared short behind-the-scenes footage featuring Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare was wearing his trademark suit and circling the poker table. Though the remainder of the cast wasn't in it, WrestleMania 42 is scheduled for April 18 and 19 at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Some fans are hoping that Triple H has huge plans for the biggest wrestling event of 2026. WWE Hall of Famer makes pitch for WrestleMania 42, ad sequel speaking on Busted Open Radio. Bully Ray has an idea on how to follow up the first promotional video for WrestleMania 42. Bully suggested introducing Rhea Ripley, who is arguably the biggest female pro wrestling star in the world. I'd love to see a follow-up commercial where they're at the table playing poker, and you hear a door slam, and you see a female sit down, and all you hear is, "Deal me in, boys," and the camera pans up, and it's Rhea Ripley. I think people would love that, Bully Ray said. HT Clutch Points WrestleMania 42 was originally scheduled to be hosted by New Orleans in Louisiana, which was even announced by The Rock in February 2024. However, TKO decided to hold it in Las Vegas once again after the financial success of this year's WrestleMania. WrestleMania has always been the grandest stage of them all, but this year, WWE is taking things to a whole new level, as anticipation for WrestleMania 42 continues to build. WWE released exclusive behind-the-scenes footage from the official event promo shoot featuring Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Triple H, and several top superstars in what fans are calling one of the most cinematic WrestleMania campaigns in recent memory. The footage, dropped on WWE's official YouTube and social media platforms, offers an intimate glimpse into how the company brings its legendary promos to life, showcasing intense character work, stunning visuals, and the unmistakable chemistry among the industry's biggest names. A Hollywood-level production, the video begins with sweeping drone shots of a massive soundstage, built to resemble a crumbling arena, a symbolic set that WWE producers say represents the battle for wrestling soul. Fans immediately recognized callbacks to some of WWE's most iconic moments: Roman Reigns' entrance through the smoke, Brock Lesnar's destruction of props, and even subtle references to The Undertaker's shadow legacy behind the cameras. You can see the entire production crew orchestrating every detail, from lighting flares to pyro tests. Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, was present throughout, visibly hands-on as he discussed creative shots with the director. WrestleMania isn't just a wrestling event, it's a cinematic experience, Triple H said in a behind-the-scenes interview. "We want fans to feel the emotion, the rivalry, and the legacy that defines this stage. Every year it gets bigger, and this year, well, we're making something that will be remembered for a long time." Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, returns. Roman Reigns, who has been at the top of WWE's food chain for years, was front and center in the promo, dressed in his signature black gear with the Universal Championship draped over his shoulder. Reigns delivered one of the most powerful lines of the trailer, You can't dethrone what was born to rule. In the behind-the-scenes clips, Reigns was seen working closely with the director to perfect his tone and expression, demonstrating why he's considered one of the best storytellers in wrestling today. The crew even captured a candid moment of Roman laughing with Paul Heyman between takes, showing the real camaraderie behind the camera despite his menacing on-screen persona. Reigns later spoke about the promo shoot, saying, "Every time we do WrestleMania, I want the visuals to reflect how important this event is, not just for me, but for the entire WWE universe. It's about legacy, family, and dominance. That's what the bloodline stands for." Brock Lesnar, the Beast, is back. Then came the sight fans had been waiting for: Brock Lesnar. After months of speculation about his WWE status, the Beast incarnate's appearance in the footage sent social media into a frenzy. Sporting his rugged beard, flannel jacket, and cowboy hat, Lesnar's aura dominated the set. His segment featured him emerging from a wall of fire, symbolic of his unstoppable nature and unpredictable presence. Crew members could be heard gasping as Lesnar, true to form, insisted on doing several of his own stunts for authenticity. One crew member joked off camera, "When Brock wants to break something, you just let him break it." Triple H later commented on Lesnar's involvement: "Brock brings an intensity that no one else can match. Even when he's just standing still, there's danger in the air. That's why every WrestleMania feels bigger when he's around." Many fans now believe Lesnar's inclusion in the promo may signal his in-ring return at WrestleMania 42, possibly in a high-profile match against a current or returning star. Triple H, the architect behind the vision. The behind-the-scenes footage also spotlighted Triple H's dual role as both creative, visionary, and former in-ring legend. Fans loved seeing the game back in his element, wearing a headset, monitoring the action, and giving pointers to younger stars like Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. One emotional moment showed Triple H stopping to look at a WrestleMania 20 poster on set, his own legendary image from that era juxtaposed against today's generation. "It's crazy to think how much this business evolves," he said quietly, "but the heart of it never changes." Social media quickly filled with comments praising Triple H's leadership and passion. One fan wrote, "Triple H is building the next era of WrestleMania, like he built NXT, with respect for the past and hunger for the future." Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Rhea Ripley steal the spotlight. The footage didn't stop at the veterans. Current champions Cody Rhodes, Seth freakin' Rollins, and Rhea Ripley were also featured prominently. Cody was filmed holding his father's old ring jacket in a tribute shot that got everyone talking. In a heartfelt moment, he told the camera crew, "WrestleMania is where my story began with my family. This is about finishing it in the right way." Seth Rollins, on the other hand, brought pure flamboyance. His part in the promo included golden confetti and a spotlight entrance that mirrored his visionary persona. He even danced between takes, making the crew laugh. Rhea Ripley's scene, however, might have been the most visually stunning. Standing atop a ruined throne surrounded by lightning effects, she declared, "I don't fear kings, I break them." Fans immediately began speculating that her line teased a possible intergender storyline or a major crossover match, the new era, hints of what's to come. The behind-the-scenes reel drew to a close. Fans noticed several cryptic clues scattered throughout. Posters showing the words, "The end begins and a new bloodline rises." Could this hint at Roman Reigns passing the torch? Or perhaps a major heel turn involving Solo Sikoa or Jacob Fatu? Triple H's comments during the shoot seemed to encourage speculation. WrestleMania isn't just about endings. It's about rebirths. You're going to see some things this year that change everything. Fans react. This is peak WWE storytelling within hours of the footage dropping. Hashtags like #WrestleMania for 2 promo and #BehindTheMania trended worldwide. Fans called it the most cinematic promo since WrestleMania 39, praising the emotional depth and scale of the production. One fan tweeted, "Brock Lesnar walking through flames." Roman Reigns claiming the throne, Rhea Ripley on a lightning-lit stage. This is how you sell WrestleMania. Triple H gets it. Others expressed excitement over possible dream matches teased in the footage. Lesnar versus Gunther, Reigns versus Cody 3, and Rhea versus Becky Lynch in a unification bout. The road to WrestleMania 42 as the road to WrestleMania 42 officially begins. This behind-the-scenes footage sets the tone perfectly. WWE has always been about larger-than-life storytelling, and this promo reminds everyone, fans and critics alike, WrestleMania remains the most anticipated spectacle in sports entertainment. With Brock Lesnar's shocking return, Roman Reigns' powerful presence, Triple H's creative genius, and the rise of today's biggest stars, the message is clear. WrestleMania 42 isn't just another event, it's a statement of dominance, legacy, and evolution. And if this promo is any indication, fans are in for one of the most unforgettable WrestleManias in WWE history.